What do you suppose we got here, man? Looks to me like we got a washed-up scallywag on our hands.
There be treasure!
Alas, they are a treasure indeed. Hoist the sails, boys. This scallywag is all mine. I'm gonna be honest with you, we haven't had a visitor with meat on their bones in, well, a long time. Your skin is so pale, yet you're still warm, so you can't exactly be dead. Well, in any case, you look like you've seen a ghost, which is quite ironic given that my whole crew is dead. No need to be afraid, though. I'm just the captain of this ship. I've been bound here for eternity. I named this boat Queen Victoria. The name Victoria coming from, well, my name. I go by Captain V, though, because it sounds more intimidating than Captain Victoria. Back to the more pressing matters at hand. We are in the middle of the 7 seas, which I have personally never explored before, so I don't know how close we are to land. So I have no idea how to get you, a live human, safely back to land without a lifelong journey. Issue, isn't it? How'd you wound up in the sea anyways? Say, when me and the boys snagged you out of the sea, we thought we got lucky and caught ourselves a fine merfolk. We saw the upper half of your body and didn't think a human would be out this far. Obviously. I see. You were swimming and got knocked out and taken away from the current? All the way out here? I find that very hard to believe. I wonder if magic was involved. Yes, magic is very real. Of course you don't believe in magic, but believe in the ghost pirate girl that's standing right in front of you, taking you along her haunted ship. Very believable. Say, you do have a very strange aura around you. You look, well, otherwise, you look human, alive, but you have the aura of, well, the deceased, the dead, the far gone. But you seem fine. You have, your skin is warm, your heart is still beating. This is utterly so confusing. I think I have an idea. There is another phantom ship floating around in these waters with a very valuable captain on it that may be able to help you. She's an expert on all things like this. Unfortunately, you need to offer her a pretty penny. And I don't think the boys are going to want to give up their money so fast. I would just recommend keeping your head down, but also trying to be as helpful as possible. Make a sacrifice or two. Whatever you think you need to do to prove yourself. The second issue is trying to find that girl, that bloody girl. Oh, she's a washed up scallywag, and I don't know how she's captain of the ship, but she is helpful in this circumstance, but she isn't very specific on where she's going. She'll give you a general idea, but well, begin the search at last. Make yourself at home. There's an extra cabin down the stairs. That should be perfect for you. Also, I wouldn't recommend mentioning any of this to the boys. You'll walk the plank faster than you can say man overboard. So, off to search around these 7 seas, I suppose. But for now, the sun is setting, and you just went through quite a lot. So I'm going to let you get some sleep, but your work starts bright and early in the morning. I'll have quite the list of things I'll need you to do. But first, I am going to tell the boys about our mission so they can be aware of the treacherous path that we will be going on. Boys, settle down. I have an announcement to make. For very personal matters involving me, we will have to search the 7 seas for the sinking ochre boat. Yes, the one with Melina on it. We are searching for Melina specifically, actually. She needs to help me with a issue that I have encountered, and no, none of you can help me. It is much more complex of a situation than some, for lack of a better words, washed up sea rats that I have encountered on my boat. Yes, you are family, and that is why I insult you. So the search begins tomorrow, but for now, make sure the ship is prepared to sail through the night without any issues. I don't sense a storm nearby, so it should be a rather calming night. But we are currently in one of the most unpredictable seas I've been in, so a storm can come out of the blue and it'll hit us hard. So just be prepared to spring out of bed into action at any moment. You are free to go. Grab a pint of whiskey while I'm gone. Well, let's get you to your room, shall we? Oh dear, this room is a mess. Oh, I can't believe I left this in this condition. I'm so sorry. I mean, I have another idea though. You can sleep in my cabin. Nobody will disturb us since they know that I don't like visitors at night. You can sleep in my bed and I'll just take a place on the chair next to the bed. Now, I don't expect you to sleep in those wet, sopping clothes, so I'll go fetch you a different pair. For now, just get comfortable, and try not to get water everywhere. I know this is a ship and all, but I like to keep dry while I'm on the ship, preferably. Okay, I hope these clothes are to your liking. They're just some old rags. They're actually my father's clothes, but they should fit you. They might even be a little big. I'll turn around while you change. Sorry. Are you done? Okay. Yeah, you can take the bed. Is no issue for me, of course. I sleep on the chair most nights anyways. I don't know, something about that uncomfortable bed, it's just, I don't prefer sleeping on it. The chair's more comfortable. Besides, I can see the view of the sea while sitting on the chair. You think after being on the ocean for so long, I would get used to the sight of all the water and everything I see, but it always surprises me. I cease to never be bored on this ship. You know, I didn't even want to be a captain. When I was alive, I didn't want to be this at all, but my father was captain of his ship. I actually want to be a ballerina, if you can believe it. But it was my father's dream to become the most mightiest captain, the most mightiest pirate you've ever seen. So I followed along. I would always hop on his ships and go on adventures with him. I did fall in love with it, to a point. When we were searching in new land, he caught an unknown disease. A disease so powerful, I've never seen a disease kill someone so quickly. So he died on that land, and he never made it back home or even back to his ship. That's why he's not bound to the boat. So I took leadership and decided to sail us home. Drop off his crew and let them mourn his death. And my way of mourning was becoming captain of the ship that he was once captain of. It was like fulfilling his dream. I still love it, of course, but almost wish I caught the disease instead of him. Anyways, get to bed. We have quite the journey ahead of us. Good night.